Okay, today we're talking about a singular song because I feel like it. And also because, I'm kinda lazy, and I don't want to finish the Suicide Boys album review even though I've been saying it should have been out Monday. Don't kill me. So today, we are talking about the Ian Cook remixes of the Cranberries song Linger. If you don't know, the song Linger by Cranberries. It's a great song, not one of my favorites off of the album. Everybody else is doing it, so why can't we? Pretty neat, whatever, nothing super special on it. The B-side to this one is How. Pretty cool. But, the Ian Cook remixes. We're going to talk about them because this was very odd, and I think something big is happening with the Everybody Else album soon, even though I think there was just a deluxe edition on that very recently, because this came out in 93. I think the whole album came out last year again, I don't know. These, I would say, make it less, I don't want to say less rock-based, but it did add a lot more of a pop element into it for me, and it's very odd explaining this, so I'll just try the best I can. This will be a quick video, basically. It gave it more of a lo-fi feeling on the drums, the cross of it, but way too loud. Now, I will say I love the Cranberries, but honestly, the remix is just not hitting right for me. I listened to the full 6.5 minute version and the edit version. The only difference is, like, the long instrumental part at the end, really. Nothing really special between that, so honestly, I'd rather listen to the edit. But it just really didn't hit to me. It didn't really fit that song. Now, the original, if you know the original, very soft in comparison, letting everything kind of blend into each other. But on the remix, the vocals and the drums are so much louder than they need to be that I actually had to turn my volume down, which is weird because for album reviews, song reviews, etc., I keep it on 70 to 75% because that way it's not too loud and it's not too quiet. It's a fair volume in between. I had to turn it down to 50%. So 20 to 25% down, that's kind of a big thing for me. But like the mixing on the other instruments sounds alright when you can hear them, but they're kind of washed out by everything else. And even the vocals in some spots seem to fall flat behind the drums, which I don't like, especially on this song with Dolores's, with her vocals. They are so good that they should be kind of front and center throughout it. But one thing I did notice, it feels like there was not a lot of mixing done on the vocals themselves. There was definitely a new mix on the vocals. It was alright. It was weird because the vocals sounded in some parts kind of dry, but yet not really dry. It was like a weird, odd mix. And especially with the drums, the one thing kept hurting, like, I don't know what it is, if anyone else can do it. So, like, it's like earbud here, but, like, it felt like right behind my ear or whatever. It was, like, the weird, like, I'm guessing it's the eardrum or whatever that kind of kicks back here. I could feel the snare every time. It kind of, like, it felt like it kind of kicks it for some reason. Not in a bad way to where it's in a tear it, but it's like a weird sense, and I'm like, I don't like that. It shouldn't hit anywhere else other than my central ear, in my opinion. Now, what does this mean, having another remix of this? Especially since we got the Wrapped Around Your Finger EP earlier this year. Maybe we might be getting another deluxe release of the Everybody Else album, which would be cool because I don't have a version on vinyl. I have CD. I don't even have cassette, I think. Maybe I do. I'm not sure. But, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Maybe the Wrapped Around Your Finger EP, maybe we might get like a bigger version of it. Maybe we'll get an RSD release for Black Friday. And did they do something? They did something for this record store day. I just didn't get it. Because it was $40, and yeah, I'm not even touching that. But regardless, my honest review, I don't really see myself playing it often after today. But I can see why some people would love it. It's just not for me. But, you know what? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And do you think that, like, what do you think is going to happen when we're getting all these releases? If you liked the video, let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you guys. See you in the next one.